with mild to moderate hearing impairment. I told you that Bose had created hearing aids that you didn't need doctor's visits for, tunings for, didn't need to spend thousands of dollars on. I told you that Bose had created a groundbreaking product that was changing the way you think about hearing aids. We launched it, and then on March 14th, just 14 days ago, we had a tremendous value opportunity, which so many of you picked up on. Over the past few hours and days, HSN and Bose have been working together to do what many thought was impossible. As is the case in every business, things change, opportunities occur. We had an opportunity occur where we were able to lower what was already an extraordinary price on the Bose hearing aids. The caveat is that once we sell them out, they're not coming back. This will not be presented again on HSN. You'll be able to buy it from many great retailers, but it will be that full price of $900. I want to stress, before I show you what the price is, anybody that did purchase these on March 14th will, of course, be getting a credit, so you will also get that lower price. So I want every person watching to feel good about it. Everybody will get that lower price. To be clear, I have but a few hundred, and once they're sold out, they are gone. From $900 to a special price of $800, I am over the moon to tell you that this groundbreaking hearing aid, developed by the world's finest, is going on sale at $699. $699. Our details, as they populate, it will show you we have the $699, we have the flex pay, and we have the free shipping and handling. I want to reiterate, if you purchase these on March 14th, you will be getting them for this lower price. So I want to thank our team, our electronics team, our incredibly talented buyers, electronics experts who work with the biggest brands in the world. The opportunity arose, and here it is. Many of you maybe saw the presentations but didn't take the plunge. Many of you maybe don't even know what the heck I'm talking about, in which case we're going to talk about it. If you're watching me right now, or somebody in your family you know struggles with mild to moderate hearing impairments, this is a product that can help you with none of the pain points, none of the hassles. I want to introduce you to what Bose amazing sound control hearing aids can do for you. Take a listen.
Hi, I'm Danielle. Let me tell you about our specials. So tonight, we've got some great new craft beers on tap. There's a pale ale from one of our local brewers. It's very crisp, citrusy, if that's what you're into. And tonight's soup is butternut squash, and that comes with a wood-grilled crostini with eggplant on the side. It's very popular. Also on the menu tonight are spicy chicken wings with a blue cheese sauce, and these will both pair nicely with that pale ale I mentioned. So what can I get for you?
At the end of their long journey, our colony of penguin chicks have reached the ocean. They peer over the edge, waiting for the right moment, anticipating the dangers that await. Until finally, one of them jumps, which inspires the others to follow a clumsy cascade of juvenile penguins falling into the sea.
Hey, honey, do you hear that? It sounds like a pair of cardinals.
Where are they? I hear them, but I don't see them.
Oh, I think they're coming from up there.
Four dozen people have already ordered theirs. I'm guessing they are folks that saw the many presentations we've done. The last two things I'll say are that this product does qualify for a 90-day return policy. Instead of 30 days, you get 90 days to try it. If you don't love it, you return it for your money back. When we sell out of this, this is not returning to the network. This will be available elsewhere for about $300 more. This is a mega opportunity if you are ever gonna do it. Now is the moment to strike. So for the final time, I get to introduce Aaron Berger, our expert in electronics, to talk about this extraordinary product. Aaron, we launched this but a few months ago. I'm sad that, of course, its time here at the network is leaving us, but I am over the moon that we were able to work this value at $699. Aaron, a price for something that most folks would agree is actually priceless.
Absolutely. There are a lot of great things that I get to bring to you guys at HSN. I get to bring you great new tablets and great new computers. And later today, we're going to look at the Bose Wave music system, which is just a wonderful way to bring sound, to bring music into your home. But there's nothing that I've ever had the opportunity to bring that I really think is life-changing in quite the way that this can be for many of you out there. There are hurdles to many of us who begin to realize we may have some hearing impairment. We might not be able to hear so clearly when we're at a restaurant, or we go to the movies, or we're sat at dinner and we're just not able to hear things as clearly as we feel like we ought to be able to do. And so you think, well, I need to make an appointment. I need to get a prescription. I need to have someone, go back and have these tuned to my ears and make sure they fit properly, et cetera. So Bose, for the very first time, the first FDA cleared direct-to-consumer hearing aid for adults with hearing impairment, with perceived hearing impairment, it entirely changes the ballgame. So let's get started. I'm going to tell you a little bit about these. There's some video that we're going to show you. I'm going to go through a lot of important points. We're going to have some fun, I think, explaining these. I think it's fun and exciting to think that you could be hearing better, potentially hearing better, very, very soon using the Bose hearing aid. So we'll get going with our first video here. Again, these are the first FDA cleared direct-to-consumer hearing aids for adults age 18 and older with perceived mild to moderate hearing impairment. Paired with the revolutionary Bose Hear app, you can fit, program, and control a sound control hearing aid for clinically proven audiologist quality customization without a doctor's visit, without a hearing test, without a prescription. And you can make setting adjustments yourself. We'll get to that. It's one of the really cool parts. In real time and real world environments without assistance from a hearing care professional. The sound control hearing aids were developed by a team of Bose scientists, audiologists, and engineers who took decades of expertise to create the first FDA cleared direct to consumer hearing aids. This is key, they are meant to improve hearing quality. These are not a streaming device. They don't stream music or calls. Speech that once sounded mumbled, especially consonant sounds. So we think of p, b, t, duh, those kind of sounds, those are clearer now. Children's voices, especially softer voices, are now easier to understand, as well as listening to conversations in noisy environments. Bose's custom tune technology really redefines hearing aids entirely. And I'm going to just focus on the left side here, those of you for whom this product might help you hear better. If you have or perceive yourself to have mild to moderate hearing impairment. If you strain to follow conversations when others don't, especially in noisy places. If you have trouble understanding the TV or movies, those are all situations many people have sort of early in their journey to finding a solution to hear better, when they start to have maybe some problems. Again, mild to moderate hearing loss, if you perceive mild to moderate hearing impairment, if you strain to follow conversations when others don't, if you have trouble understanding the TV, Adam, those would all be great reasons today, this extraordinary new value, to try out the Bose hearing aids.
I think that, for any one of us who struggles with hearing impairment, hearing loss, or maybe it's ourselves or certainly somebody in our family, we know that that struggle is real. Aaron referenced hearing voices, maybe children's voices, maybe being in a restaurant, placing an order, trying to hear what the specials are from the waiter or waitress. It's hard, right? So hearing loss is something that millions and millions of us deal with. I've talked often about how, this earpiece that I wear in my ear, I've had it in my ear, not non-stop, of course, but for 20 years since I've been doing this in England and in America. And it's the producer and the director talking to me. But as a result, my hearing in this ear is not maybe as good as it should be. The reality is hearing aids are either not so good or very expensive, many thousands of dollars, right? Thousands of dollars in some cases. And to get a hearing aid, there's many steps that you perhaps have to go through, and that's the doctor's visit. it's the fitting, it's the adjustments, it's the fine tuning. Then it's getting home and realizing it doesn't sound perfect. I need to go back and tune it myself. What Bose said is there's got to be a better way. And they work with their engineers, their genius team, to create a hearing aid that is light, beautiful materials, quality materials. You don't even feel it in the ear. That when you put it in, instantly it's a night and day experience. You're able to hear more clearly. The first FDA cleared direct-to-consumer hearing aid. If you needed to tune this, change this, you can do this yourself at home. You don't need to go out anywhere. And once you buy it, there's no further expense, which is really good, really exciting. I want to tell you what's already happened, and that's the reviews are fantastic. The reviews are compelling, they're important. They are, I think, certainly a testament to what people believe this has done for them, changed their life. I'm sad that I won't get to talk about this again because it's a compelling story. It's an important product from a brand that we already inherently trust. Anything by Bose, I think would agree, we know is going to be of a certain level and of a certain standard. This will not be on HSN again. Our relationship in terms of this exclusive offer is ending now. If you call next week, we won't have it. If you ask for it, we'll obviously always try and accommodate, but we just don't have them available. What happened with Bose and HSN is that we had the exclusive launch at a special price, a special value. 2 weeks ago, many of you picked up on that value and are already declaring not only your love for it, but how important it's been in family members' lives. In the past 48 hours, HSN and Bose came to an agreement, and this is just real life. I'm trying to be as transparent as I can possibly be because I want you to know this. They came to an agreement where we are allowed to offer it at an even lower price, with a caveat being once it's gone, it's gone. For every person that purchased these on March 14th with our previous value, you are also getting that low price. We will be crediting you the extra money, and it's a lot of extra money. It's $100 less than it was. So with that being said, we have 35, 40 minutes and then that's it. We're done. It's over. It's finished. Of all the things you're about to hear from Aaron and I'll certainly express the situation many times because I think there'll be a lot of curious minds wondering how is this so low at $699 versus what it was. The one thing I want you to know is, even though it's the last chance, the last ever, and the price is the lowest ever, you still get your 90 days. So you've got 3 months to experience it for yourself. If you don't love it, you just send it back and get your money back. But I don't want you to call next week and try and order it because we won't have it. You'll be able to buy it elsewhere, but it's $900, which is great considering other hearing aids are thousands of dollars. But right now we're $699 and free shipping and a 3-month return policy and FlexPay. And FlexPay means we can deliver it to you for $139 and change. So just bear with me a second. To try it, you pay $139, 80 cents plus tax. So we send it out to you. You'll have it in a few days. It's in stock now. You try them, you don't love them, you send them back and you get the $139 credited. You've got nothing to lose. But unlike every other product that I'm airing tonight, I don't have another airing of this. Aaron, with already hundreds ordered, we're approaching 50% sold out. So we still have a good 30 minutes to go, but already halfway through our quantity before it is officially leaving us. Aaron, this technology is new, it's brand new. And it takes a minute to sink in because traditional hearing aids can be very expensive. There's others that you can buy, we were talking about it months ago, that are just not that good. Bose has broken all those barriers.
Yeah, and they've broken the process. You know, the process through which you had to go in the past to get a hearing aid. You had to have a prescription and a doctor's visit and make an appointment and see a specialist. They could cost literally thousands of dollars, right, depending on what you did. So they've made it affordable. They've made it simpler. If you're sort of, especially at that beginning stage where you're thinking, it's difficult for me to hear when I go out to a restaurant, especially when I'm in a noisy place. It's hard for me, and we'll show you later. These hearing aids can actually, when you use the app, you can say, help me hear directly what's in front of me, if that's what you want. Or you can say, help me hear what's all around me. For example, if you're taking a walk, as opposed to if you're having dinner in a noisy restaurant. they're just a great way to start, I think, for so many people. What we're going to do now, before I get into the app and some of that other stuff, we did this at the beginning of the show, which was already 20 minutes ago. We have a simulation where you might be thinking, okay, what does it sound like? Like, what's the difference when I'm listening using the hearing aids? And actually, I haven't even shown you one of the hearing aids yet. And you'll see. We'll show you lots of images, but this is what one looks like. This is the left one. What's the difference in the sound? How will I hear sound differently? Well, we have a simulation for that. We're going to play that for you now, and then we'll talk about it on the other side. But let me mention one thing for you to pay special attention to the voice of the waitress as she's telling you the specials. Pay special attention to what you hear on the TV as well, and special attention to the sounds when we take our little simulated nature walk. Those are just things to listen for, and we'll talk about them a little bit more on the other side.
Yeah, let me tell you about our specials. So tonight, we've got some great new craft beers on tap. There's a pale ale from one of our local brewers. It's very crisp and citrusy, if that's what you're into. And tonight's soup is butternut squash, and that comes with a wood-grilled crostini with eggplant on the side. It's very popular. Also on the menu tonight are spicy chicken wings with a blue cheese sauce, and these will both pair nicely with that pale ale I mentioned. So what can I get for you?
At the end of their long journey, our colony of penguin chicks have reached the ocean. They peer over the edge, waiting for the right moment, anticipating the dangers that await. Until finally, one of them jumps, which inspires the others to follow a clumsy cascade of juvenile penguins falling into the sea.
Hey, honey, do you hear that? It sounds like a pair of cardinals.
Where are they? I hear them, but I don't see them.
Oh, I think they're coming from up there.
So exciting to present a product like this. So much media buzz about it. So many people talking about it. Bose has broken through, just like they do in all different areas of sound innovation. If you are on hold, we're going to get to you any second. Obviously, there's a lot of people trying to order this since it's the last quantity we have on HSN before our exclusivity expires and the pricing obviously expires. Again, I want to repeat, you will still be able to buy this product from every premium retailer that it's available, but you're at $900. Is it worth $900? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? It's a third of the price of other hearing aids. But if I can get it to you for $699, then you got to buy it from us. You got to buy it from us. It's an opportunity. So with that being said, if you are on hold or you want to use hsn.com, you can do. You can go to the HSN app if you'd like to, but you don't have to. If you call us on the toll-free number, we'll get to you momentarily. You might have some questions, and our wonderful operators will do their best to answer them for you. I want to make sure that you feel confident. Aaron, one of the big areas that you and I were a part of many meetings about, as this was launching a few months ago, was just the customer experience and how user-friendly this is. It's exceedingly easy to set up and use.
Yeah, Adam, one of the absolute keys of this is that we wanted to make sure anyone could use it, and anyone could use it very, very simply. And we wanted to be, guys might have noticed, if you watch HSN often, or I've been on HSN 15 years, something I never use are notes. Never, ever use them. I know my products well. I talk about them off the cuff. But we wanted to make sure that we were so specific, and because this is important, right? This moves into something different than what I'm very often selling, and it's a solution that changes people's lives. And we wanted to make sure that we are clear about it, because we know when you get it home, the experience is clear. The experience is so very simple. We have spent so much time making sure, for example, when you connect to your app, and that is how you can control this. So when you set this up initially, you set it up with an app. Using your iPhone or your Android device, you download the Bose Hear app and you connect it, and then you're able to start controlling volume, and you're able to start controlling treble and bass and some of those sort of things. And it is so very simple to do. So to that end, we have a video that we're going to play for you now. And this video shows you just how you control these things. So With the Bose Hear, in fact, this video we're playing right now, we're gonna play it twice in a row. I want you guys to see this video twice in a row. So with the Bose Hear app, you can personalize your settings in about 30 minutes. What you're seeing us personalize right now is what's called world volume. See how on the top of the hearing aid, there's a little button? You can use that little button to turn the world volume up and down. You can also use the app itself as we're doing right now. This is key. With world volume, as the world volume is increased, quiet sounds are amplified more than loud sounds. I want to say that again. As you turn up the world volume, whether you're doing it on the device itself or whether you're doing it using the app, quiet sounds are amplified more than loud sounds. So it's not just that everything becomes louder and more incoherent, it's that quiet sounds, children's voices, consonants, those sorts of things, when you turn up the volume, those are emphasized. So now you can hear what's around you more comfortably. Now, aside from turning up the volume, what we call the world volume, there are also treble and bass settings that let you adjust the tone. For example, you can turn the treble up to make sounds brighter and crisper, or use the bass setting to make sounds richer and deeper. While no hearing aid can restore normal hearing, the Bose SoundControl hearing aids can help you hear better in all different environments. And I also want to point something else out. While you have the app to help you to adjust treble and bass, and we're going to get into focus settings later. You can focus so that the hearing aids help you hear directly what's in front of you, or more sort of what's all around you, depending on the environment you're in, those sorts of things. You don't have to have your phone with you all the time for them to work. People ask that question. So initial setup is done on your phone or your tablet. And actually, when you get to the end of that setup process, and I'll remind you, they say it takes about 30 minutes. I think that's, I think it won't take most people 30 minutes. I think it'll take you more like 10 or 15, but let's just say 30 minutes, which is great, right? You certainly can't go to an audiologist appointment. You probably can't get from your front door in your car even to the office in 30 minutes. But at the end of that setup, that initial setup, there's a question that says, would you like to set an appointment with a Bose Hear specialist, SoundControl hearing aid specialist? So if you have any questions, they'll set up a virtual appointment to help answer any of those questions that you might have. And I think that, you know, as Adam has said, he and I I probably went through more meetings about presenting this incredible, innovative product, groundbreaking product than anything I've ever done. One of the things that the folks at Bose were so clear about is we want this to be an experience that A, everyone loves, and B, everyone can do. You don't have to be a tech expert. You don't have to be a wizard. You don't have to be a whiz kid. You just have to be a person who says, okay, I think I might have some impairment, some mild to moderate hearing impairment. If you're an adult, this is an FDA-cleared direct-to-consumer hearing aid for adults with mild to moderate perceived hearing impairment. If that's you, if it's difficult for you to hear in restaurants, in spaces where there are a lot of loud noises around you, when you're watching movies, when you're watching TV, those sort of situations, Adam, this might be a great product to help you hear better.
One of the things that we learned from some of the meetings that Aaron and I attended about this was that there are millions of people that just make do every day, because traditional hearing aids are not always, many times, not covered by insurance. So the cost, the outlying cost of thousands of dollars for a good hearing aid is not within reach. And that's why Bose made this, because they saw an opportunity. They said, well, if traditional hearing aids are thousands of dollars and it's not covered by insurance, and then there's these other companies making kind of pseudo hearing aids that are not so good, maybe we can come in and redefine that category. Maybe we can come in and create a hearing aid that is groundbreaking, different, better than what we're used to. When they achieved FDA cleared status, that obviously put a lot of wind in their sails. But this is a hearing aid that does not cost thousands of dollars. And I want to make sure that all of our new customers understand something. I'll talk all night about the price being so much lower, because it is. It's $699. It's never been lower. But you do know that you don't have to spend $699, right? You know that. I want you to try it. I don't expect you to commit to this. I wouldn't. You got to try this. What if it doesn't work for you the way it should? I want you to know that you send it back. So understand, for you to order this tonight, you're not spending $6.99 unless you want to pay the whole amount up front, of course. In the pricing, the blue bar, it says 5 flex pay, $139.80. QVC, our sister channel, call it easy pay. We call it flex pay. It's the best way to pay. So we're going to take our price, $6.99, and split it up over 5 payments, okay? There's no penalty for that. You don't get charged extra for that. So to order it now, get it delivered to your home now, it's $139.80 plus tax. We pay the shipping, so that's free, and we send it to you. You've then got 3 months, of course, with our 90-day return policy. Normally it's 30, we tripled it for this. We want you to feel comfortable about it. You might not know in 24 hours. How about 90 days to decide? If you decide you don't want it, you send it back and you get your money back, so you've not lost anything. And when you look at it like that, it's very hard to say no. It's easy to say yes. My job tonight is clear from my messages, from the emails. It's very clear that I have to make sure you know that HSN, like any other retailer, is always fighting for the best values, is always fighting for the biggest deals. Because if we get the big deal, you get the big deal, and if you get the big deal, you're gonna shop with us more and more and more. On March 14th, 14 days ago, we had a special sale on this item, and that sale price was $7.99. It was $50 off the regular price of $8.49. Since then, we have been able to negotiate an even better deal, another $100 off. Everybody that ordered this on March 14th will be getting the credit back, of course, for the extra savings. So everybody's getting this low price. That's the good news. The bad news is that our relationship with Bose on this product is expiring. So when we sell this out now, we won't be getting it back in stock. Aaron won't be on next week or next month or at Christmas. This is the last presentation that I have, that we have. So with that being said, about 25 minutes or sell out, whichever happens first. The only other thing I'm being prompted to remind you, and it's a good one, is if you have an HSN credit card or a QVC card or a Zulily card, all part of the same company, you could actually do 18-month VIP financing, and that's gonna bring the price down to $38 a month. No interest on that as well if the balance is paid in full. So let's get back into it. I'm gonna keep you abreast of the situation. People are ordering all the time. I'll just keep you posted. I know we're significantly limited now in what we had. Look, when we sell out, you'll still be able to buy it elsewhere, but I don't want you to spend, nigh on $1,000. I want you to get it for $6.99. So Aaron, we need to talk, if we can, more about focus. We need to talk more about really the essentials. What should we do next?
So let's do that. So we talked a little bit about, in using your app, things that you can control, so how you control world volume, how you control treble and bass and those sort of things. Another key aspect of these, as I've mentioned, is you can control the focus. You control sort of how the hearing aids focus and on what they focus around you. So I have a little video again that we'll show you now, and I'll sort of talk you through the ways that this works. One of the keys, again, remember as you watch this, these are all things that you can control yourself. With the Bose Hear app, you can personalize your settings in about 30 minutes. It's a big shift from what's needed with conventional hearing aids. One of the things that you're able to control specifically are the focus settings, front and everywhere. In the everywhere setting, the microphones are not just focused on the sounds in front of you, but all around you. So perfect for taking a walk, working around the house, or a day at the park. You see how we just went from the everywhere to the front settings? In the front modes, the microphones and the hearing aids focus on the sounds that are in front of you. This can help you hear better, for example, during a group conversation at a table in a restaurant, or basically whatever way you turn your head, the microphones will then be focused directly in front of you. It's extraordinary to think, isn't it, that you can control these things yourselves. You can also save your settings for activities and places by using the modes feature. It'll give you easy access to preferences for your favorite restaurants, dinner at home with the family, watching a movie together, the things you do a lot. And then this is important too. You can control the volume of each, the left and the right hearing aid, independently of each other. So it allows you to control the balance of the left ear or the right ear. You can also mute either ear. As you see there, we're muting the left ear and then muting the right ear. That's very, very simple to do. Some people ask, can I wear the hearing aids in just one ear? Do I have to wear both at the same time? The answer is, yeah, you can wear them in just one ear. They certainly, you don't have to have both in for them to function, I guess is my point. So if you have perceived hearing impairment in just one ear, you certainly can wear the hearing aid in just one ear, or you can wear them both. You can mute one, you can balance the sound. We understand everyone's hearing is a little bit different. And one of the keys here, particularly if you're just joining us, one of the keys is that you always have full control over how your hearing aids are functioning. So I've often thought of it, one of the benefits of it is like, you know, what about a weekend, right? What about if it's Friday and you find that your hearing feels a little different. You wish one ear was a little louder than the other, or the bass or the treble was a little bit louder. Well, you know, probably on Saturday and Sunday, it's hard to get an appointment with your audiologist or your doctor or whomever usually takes care of your hearing aids. You get to do it all yourself with an app, you know, with just a little slide on an app. So it is so simple. And I think the key is it's DIY, it's do it yourself. You have control over the ways in which you hear a little bit better. If you're just joining us as well, these are hearing aids that are designed for people and may very well help you hear better if you have mild to moderate hearing impairment, perceived hearing impairment. If you have trouble hearing in a crowded room, in a crowded restaurant, in a gymnasium, you know, I often think of my grandparents in church. As soon as church is over, everybody starts talking to each other, and there's a lot going on. I can remember from my grandmother, it was difficult to hear at that time. So if you have trouble hearing in a large an environment like that, where there's a lot of extra noise, auxiliary noise around you, if you have trouble hearing the television, if you have trouble understanding what they're saying, these are, again, Adam, a great opportunity for people with some of those issues.
No doctor's appointment, no sit down with an audiologist, no testing, no fittings, no retesting, further fittings. You're in control. They've created a product that puts you squarely in the driver's seat, that allows you to really take control of your hearing situation. I haven't done it, but I really should, because guys, here, this one's, well, okay, there we go. It's the last presentation ever, so I think I'm okay to do this to the set. This is extremely small, okay? Extremely small. The materials that they've used are, of course, highest class. You see the tip at the end. This is soft and malleable. Each of us has a different size ear canal, some bigger, some smaller, some wider, some thinner. And what they're gonna do, we have, I believe, an image that shows you. We're gonna send your way several different tips so you can choose the tip that's right for you. Barely noticeable in the ear, comfortable, barely weighs anything, so you don't even know that it's in the ear, so you can wear these all day long and feel good. Wear one or wear both, the choice is yours. The joy of this is that, you know, a Bose product is always designed to such a high specification. Batteries are included, of course. This is the beautifully done case. You might obviously take these off at some stages. You can put it in here and know they're nice and safe and happy, but there's nothing else like it. Not at the price bracket. Their normal price is $900, just shy of. Their whole deal is, we're $900, other people are $3,000. We're a third of the price of other people. That's a breakthrough. At $699, I mean, I think it piques the curiosity, which is why so many have been sold. When you get it home and just the presentation boxes and everything, I won't break this seal, but you just break the seal here, open the box. Again, you've got 3 months to decide, so you don't need to rush a decision at all. Don't rush it. Live with it. Go to a restaurant, visit the family, go to church. 3 months, 90 days to decide if it's right for you. And if it's not, you send it back and get your money back. There's no harm in that. Sometimes I know when items are bigger, people worry about sending them back because it's like, oh geez, that mattress, how am I gonna send that mattress back? That piece of fitness equipment, how am I sending that back? Well, don't forget, always call us. We'll always work something out to help you. But the nice thing about this is, if I don't like it, that's a really easy, small little box that I know I can send back. Easy peasy, right? No harm here. So everything is there to empower you. Everything is there for you to be excited. I know this works. I've seen that this works. I've heard that this works. I've listened to the engineers and the scientists and the Bose management who have spent years with this in the making. They launched it this year to such a huge buzz around the world, not just in America, but all around the world. Their brand new SoundControl hearing aids are the first of its kind, the first ever FDA cleared direct-to-consumer hearing aid. Amazing achievement. Right, come with me over this way, guys, because time's up. 20 minutes at the very, very most. Coming up in our last hour, Arlo is here with an amazing new offer on a Arlo Pro 4 with solar panel. Our time here, though, is coming to an end. I've loved presenting this product because clearly it is life-changing. I was over the moon when I could make the statements that I was able to make to you about the pricing, but it is coming to a close right now. So if you'd like to place your order, this is the moment to do it. I won't be back with this tomorrow or 3 days, 4 days, next week, next month. This is my final presentation with this. Our exclusivity with Bose is expiring with the end of this quantity. Just to reiterate for everybody who is tuning in saying, wait a minute, I bought those on March 14th. Didn't I pay $7.99? You did. But we're giving you another credit for $100 as well. So don't worry, you're getting that money back. It was a last minute thing and we were able to do it, and we're proud to be able to offer it to you. We're always fighting to bring our customers the biggest deals. So that's why I said at the start, I was gonna make an announcement that we've never ever made before. I've never said that ever before. Never have I come to you just a few days after an amazing sale and said to you, guys, we managed to negotiate an even better price, and everybody that already bought it is also gonna get that same low price. If you are again on hold, our team members will get to you. We are getting extremely limited at this stage. When we sell out, you will still be able to buy this at other stores. It's just that you won't get that discount, and that discount is a big chunk of change back in your pocket. Aaron, let's kind of start from the ground up if we can, one final time. You've been a part of many historic launches on HSN. As you referred to earlier, I don't recall any previous launch which had such a dedicated team, really with the mission of making this product accessible and understandable by our customer.
Very often, you know, almost every time I get to sell something at HSN, it's exciting and it's fun, and I get to participate in that with you. It's very often that I can say, these might change your life. These might change your grandparents' life or your parents' life, your loved ones, a godmother, a godfather, someone you love. This is a different thing than we're usually able to do. If you have trouble hearing, if you have perceived mild to moderate hearing impairment and you're an adult, you don't need a prescription. You don't need to go see a doctor. You don't need to make an appointment. You can call and order these. And like Adam said, this is so important. You have 90 days to get used to them. I'll tell you a little story. I have on new glasses. I just got these a couple, I don't know, I've had them 4 or 5 days. I'm not used to them yet, not at all. I'm taking them off, I'm putting them on, I can't quit fooling around with them. These are just glasses. When you get your new hearing aids, I'm sure, like it takes a while to get used to them. It takes a while. You have 3 months. I think I'm gonna be used to my glasses in a couple more days. You have 3 months to get used to it. And the point is, we want you to be incredibly comfortable. So to that point, let's talk about how to wear. The Bose SoundControl hearing aids, and we have some video that we'll show you here. They're very lightweight. There's a right and a left. Yeah, well, let's take a look at this for a minute. They're lightweight. They can be worn comfortably all day with their small behind-the-ear design. They're barely visible to other people. There's a distinct left and a right. And after we show this video, we'll cut back to that image we were just showing you of the left and the right hearing aid, and then we might even show the video again. There is a distinct left and right hearing aid. The hearing aid for your left ear has a blue speaker, while the hearing aid for your right ear has a red speaker, red for right. That's easy, yeah? To put it on, you need to place the body of the hearing aid behind your upper ear. Next, and we'll take a look at the video again of our model putting it on. Next, you'll wrap the attached cable behind your ear, over the top of your ear, so the speaker reaches your ear canal, and then you bend the cable near the speaker and insert the speaker into your ear until it feels secure. The cable should fit comfortably. If it seems too long or too short, this is key. And when I put these on, and I think for most of you, the cable is the appropriate size. But if the cable is too long or too short, if the length of your ear or whatever is a little bigger or a little smaller than average, you can order a new cable for free. Point that out. It's free. It's complimentary right on the Bose Hear app. There's a little sizing tool that we even give you. You hold this up to your ear if the cable doesn't seem like the correct size to you. I think a very, very, very small percentage of you, this will apply to not very many of you at all. But we want these to be perfect for you. We want them to be ideal. We want them to be comfortable. We want you to wear them. Look, you're only going to love them if you wear them. It's one of those sort of things, right? You got to use them. You got to get used to them. And then I think many of you will absolutely love what they do for you. Let's talk about the ear tips and sizes for a moment. I think we have a shot that we can take of that, either a live shot or a still that we can show you as well. There are a total of 6 different sizes. It comes with all of these. The ones in the middle, in the upper middle, those are the medium size open tips, the ones that have holes around the center of the ear tip. They allow more external sound into your ears, which can help your voice sound much natural. That makes sense, more natural. That makes sense, right? If you put your fingers in your ears and you talk, it sounds less natural to you. Now, the closed tips are designed to provide more sound from the hearing aid when you need a higher world volume or would prefer more bass. SoundControl hearing aids, just about the batteries, they're powered by 312 Zinc Air replaceable batteries that are designed for all-day use. Each set of batteries allows up to 56 hours of runtime with typical usage. They can be replaced wherever hearing aid batteries are sold. They're easy to change. We had some available on hsn.com. I'm not sure if we have them available on hsn.com right now or not, but we can check. Oh, good, we do, good. And then to switch out the batteries, you just open the door. I'll show you. You open the door on the hearing aid to switch, and here's the battery itself, and then you switch it out from there. So it's easy to do. Again, each set of batteries lasts about 56 hours. We include 4 sets of batteries with your hearing aids, and again, they're pretty inexpensive to replace them as well. And I think Adam just said we do have some available on hsn.com.
We absolutely do, and you can certainly ask about those while we have them. And again, they'll be available in virtually every retailer in America, so that's something that's easy to get as you go on. What's amazing about these is that they sip the power. Again, it's part of the genius design from Bose, is that they develop these high power, high quality hearing aids that are able to use the latest technologies to maximize and optimize the power that's being used. I'm thrilled to see the response. I mean, you know, it's one of those products where it's meaningful. Life-changing gets thrown around a lot. Every product is this and that and the best, greatest, most amazing experience ever. But deep down, we know in this world, there's always a lot of hype with stuff, and hype's fun, but this isn't hype. This is all real. Bose is the name. It's the premium brand. It's the premier, not only innovator in the world of sound, but it's the name that so many of us trust. And they have developed what is a breakthrough product, a product that can help with mild to moderate hearing impairment. This can help. All you need to do is give this a go. Our wonderful team behind the scenes tonight, Brian and our director Dixon, are guiding me and telling me that we have around 9 minutes left. Aaron and I could talk all night about it because we've been given so much information and learned so much about it from the world-class support team from Bose, but it has to come to a close now in terms of my final airing. Again, if you are watching us, Bose and HSN, obviously a great partnership on this particular product. Our exclusivity is about to expire. On any given day on HSN, you see a product, you think, well, I'll get that next time. I'll get it tomorrow. I'll get it next week. I don't have a next week on this. I don't have it. I don't have any other airings. You're looking at the very last chance, the last opportunity, the last quantity that we have to buy a world-class product at the lowest price we have found in the United States of America. Nobody has it at a better value, nowhere. You can't shop for it for $1 less. Any more money off it. There is no better deal to be found that we have found in the whole country. So with that being said, we're taking final orders now, 8 minutes before our presentation is over. I do want to take this quick moment to thank the entire team from Bose for their time, their effort, their motivation, their inspiration. I've enjoyed spending so much time with them on this product. I've enjoyed hearing from Bose customers and hearing what they have had to say about this amazing new product. But alas, like some things, you know, you watch HSN for a long time. Some things are here forever and some things just disappear into the wind. This was an exclusive opportunity we had at a great price, but that is ending now. Okay, I'm gonna say one last thing, then Aaron and I are gonna do one last top to toe. I wanna make sure everybody understands, because there's somebody at home watching right now and they're saying, wait a minute, wait a little minute here. 14 days ago, I bought these from you and I paid $100 more. You did, but we're giving you that money back. For those that already ordered this 2 weeks ago, you don't need to call us, you don't need to ask for it. We are doing it automatically for you. You will be getting the extra money off, as it were, and credited back to your card. So with that being said, at $699, that is a highly attractive price on a product that can change somebody's life. If you were ever going to buy it, you must buy it in the next 7 minutes, because I can guarantee the deal for the next 7 minutes. I can't guarantee it once this quantity is sold out. By the way, one last saving, if you apply for an HSN credit card, you can get money off it, $40 off, that's big. If you use your HSN card to buy this, we can do 18-month VIP financing, so it brings the cost down to $38. Remember, any credit card you have, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, I know it says $699, you know you don't have to pay that, right? You can take that price and split it over 5 months. We don't penalize you for that. Just for you to get it and order it and have it delivered, it's $139.80 plus tax. We send it straight to you. Then you've got 3 months to decide if you love it. If you don't, I want you to send it back, and of course, you'll get your money back. Aaron, my friend, let me go to you for the majority of the rest of our time together, for the final time ever with me. What is this, and why do I want to buy it?
We're going to do a little bit of a marathon run through. We're going to do the whole presentation that we've done over the past 45 or 50 minutes. We're going to do it again in the next 7 or 8 minutes. So here we go. These are the reason you want to buy these is they are the first FDA cleared direct to consumer hearing aid for adults 18 and over with mild to moderate perceived hearing impairment. So what that means is, for the first time, paired with Bose's revolutionary app, you can fit, program, and control a sound control hearing aid for clinically proven audiologist quality customization without a doctor's visit, without a hearing test, or without a prescription. You can make a setting adjustment yourself in real time in real world environments without assistance from a hearing care professional. The hearing aids were developed by a team of Bose scientists, audiologists, and engineers who took decades of expertise to create the first FDA cleared direct-to-consumer hearing aids. These are meant to improve hearing quality. They do not, bears mentioning, these do not stream music or calls. They're not like your AirPods. These are a hearing device. Speech that once sounded muffled, especially consonant sounds, is clearer. Children's voices, softer voices, are easier to understand, as well as listening to conversations, even in noisy environments. Bose's unique custom tune technology is so significant that really these redefine hearing aids entirely, in that you are able to do all of the tuning, all of the adjusting, all of the controlling yourself. This product may help you hear better if you have mild to moderate hearing impairment, if you strain to follow conversations when others don't, especially in noisy places, if you have trouble understanding the TV. I'm going to throw this back to Adam. And Adam, I would suggest that we take a listen, when you're ready, that we take a listen to the simulation that we've created. The simulation that helps us to sort of hear the difference between without the hearing aids and how you might hear with the hearing aids in.
We're going to get that queued up for us and for everybody to hear right now. We did just get an update. hsn.com is your best way in, or the HSN app. Again, we have team members waiting to take your call. Just you might have to hold 10 seconds or so to get through. It's worth the moment in time. Obviously, a lot of people like to watch the whole hour. I get it. I would as well at this price, but are now making their order known. So please, please, please do not wait another moment. In fact, let's do this. We'll play the video, listen and see what it shows you, and while you do, reach for the phone so at least you can get into the ordering process to make sure yours is secured before they sell out and before our exclusive price expires for the final time.
Hi, I'm Danielle. Let me tell you about our specials. So tonight, we've got some great new craft beers on tap. There's a pale ale from one of our local brewers. groovers. It's very crisp, citrusy, if that's what you're into. And tonight's soup is butternut squash, and that comes with a wood-grilled crostini with eggplant on the side. It's very popular. Also on the menu tonight are spicy chicken wings with a blue cheese sauce, and these will both pair nicely with that pale ale I mentioned. So what can I get for you?
At the end of their long journey, our colony of penguin chicks have reached the ocean. They peer over the edge, waiting for the right moment, anticipating the dangers that await. Until finally, one of them jumps, which inspires the others to follow, a clumsy cascade of juvenile penguins falling into the sea.
Hey, honey, do you hear that? It sounds like a pair of cardinals.
Where are they? I hear them, but I don't see them.
Oh, I think they're coming from up there.
Let's not miss another moment. Let's not miss another second with family members, with children, with grandchildren. Let's not miss another moment when you go see that show or when you go see your granddaughter and that special recital. Let's not miss the enjoyment of friends and family telling jokes around the dinner table at a special family gathering. Maybe it's a family reunion. Let's not miss another moment. With Bose SoundControl, we take control of our hearing without needing a doctor's appointment to sit down with an audiologist. No testing, no fittings, no adjustments, no further testing, further fittings, further adjustments. We don't need to worry about insurance. We don't need to spend $3,000. Bose have broken every rule in creating this product. And even when we've sold out, and even when we don't sell this anymore, which is after this, when you buy it elsewhere at $900, it's worth every single penny because it's a third of the price of other similar things that you can buy in the market. We have it at such a significant saving. That's what makes it really an undeniable, irresistible opportunity. We see you. Clock is counting down. It's a great guide with all the folks that have ordered. We are extremely scarce now in what is available.